Hello everyone, Teacher Gaming here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about Trajann, whose legendary event has released. So if you're ready, let's take a closer look. So first off, I want to say this is about the missions specifically. As you can see, they're over in the corner. They are fairly standard for an event like this, but we're gonna cover them nonetheless. Also, best of luck to everyone. As you can see, I've done a little bit. Like, I want to make sure that I push myself as close as I can, and I hope to get to anywhere between 300 and 400. I'm not sure I can unlock him, but I will definitely do my best. And I'm curious what you guys are gonna hit, so let me know in the comments down below. Also, want to point out, remember there is an offer here for bonus missions, and you get plus 15 points, and you get an instant payout, and again, you get the extra premium missions, and you also can claim one extra daily token. I believe it's around $20 due to convergency, like I'm on Danish kronas. Also, I'm a little bit in the missions, but first off, let's talk about the actual missions. So the mission are as follow. The regular missions that we all have access to: defeat 5 waves of enemies in any wave-based game mode, so that could be your onslaught. Deal 1000 damage. Fairly easy, you can't go wrong with that. Then you have to defeat 1000 suns, 30 of them, and that is in the alpha lane, so remember you cannot do multiple at the same time. I thought that when I did the first one, I was like, why isn't this happening? So had to go back in and do battle 2. Then it is defeat 75 ultramarines, that's your beta wave. And then it is defeat 100 Gene Steel Cult members. So try to get it lined up so you are most efficient with your cat outside who is chasing something in the grass. So yeah, try to make everything line up alongside your token so you get maximum efficiency if that is something that's high priority to you. Then use ability 15 times with Imperial units and deal 10k damage with abilities. Now these two things are not correlated. You can use abilities 15 times with Imperial units, and then you can go to arena, use someone like Typhus or Karn, and they do ability damage and bada bim bada boom. Then that counts that way. So you can do that in arena. And then the two next missions are 20 times with Xenos units. Use your abilities, 15k damage with abilities. And then 25 times activate abilities on Chaos units and deal 20k damage on abilities. Should be fairly easy for you. Then the next three ones are the ones that you want to get to hopefully by tomorrow, or at least day 3. Defeat 15 waves of enemies in any wave-based game mode, deal 25k piercing damage. Number 9, deal 15 waves of defeat 15 waves of enemies in any wave-based game mode, deal 25k power damage, and then the last one is chain damage, which is not many that have it, but go in and make sure that you do it over here. That's also gonna give you 65 points by completing that. So then we have the premium missions if you pay for it, and they are basically gonna be win one battle without summoning any units, should be easy. Then it's defeat 30 enemies with Imperial units, defeat 75 enemies with Xenos units, defeat 100 enemies with Chaos. Again, fairly straightforward, so if you have bought the premium mission, see if you can combine them with Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. Otherwise, just go in, get it done. But definitely make sure you are as efficient as possible, since this is the first time the event is coming around, and we all know that maybe we don't plan too well in advance for the second one, like leveling up characters. Then it is win 5 battles without deploying any Crushing Strike characters. Don't really know how many characters have Crushing Strike, so you should be able to get that done fairly okay here and there. Then it is win 5 battles without deploying any big targets, so no orcs basically. And then it's win 5 battles without deploying any heavy weapons, so we would go Imperial, like we wouldn't go with that. And then basically at the end it is defeat 75 enemies with piercing, power, and change damage in that order. And that is all the premium missions. So, what do you think about this? Also, I want to know, what do you think about the fact that they've added chain damage here, and also the fact that they added terrifying, like Pantomime, Dark Angels, etc., different characters. Like they're changing up the requirements. Like this one for me feels very standard. There's flying, there's power, there's mechanic, there's no physical damage, and there's max 2 hits. So this feels like they haven't touched this at all. But the fact that they have now added chain damage here and terrifying over here, so they have swapped it up. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments down below. Best of luck in the gathering of demigods for Trajann, and I'll see you all in a video in the upcoming week. Good luck.